division.
Hey, gentlemen, give me a good clean bout. Break on my commands. Keep your punches up. Protect yourself at all times. Good luck to both of you.
So they tap it up and they're ready to go. Carlton Johnson trying to rebound from a knockout loss at the hands of Michael Grant in his last outing back in January. You see he's got the good sweat though. He's warmed up well. He'll be trying to pull off a bit of an upset against the guy with a good record on his way up. Duncan Dakawari. Dakawari in the white trunks and Johnson in the white with the black trim. Just underway, scheduled for 8. A good hook by Dakawari. You see the job that Johnson will have to get inside. If Dakawari is able to use that jab, as he does there, it not only sets up the right hand, but it keeps Johnson at bay. Good double jab there by Dakawari. Johnson trying to establish his. But Dakawari had the jab look, and then he fired the hook off it. And that's some of the magic of that jab if you have it working. You do so much off it. Now Johnson tries to get inside, and that would be his office. He would like to work the body. Good jab and a right hand by Dakawari. As he tries to parlay what the jab gives him. Having the edge and reach is such a valuable intangible. You could almost win a fight one-handed if you can get the jab going. And then you set up everything off it. Good hook by Dakawari. And Johnson with a short, sneaky right hand getting home. As he caught Dakawari at the end of his hook. Good jab and an uppercut here by Dakawari, and Johnson walks him back. Nice right hand behind the jab by Dakawari. Really has his distance down pretty well thus far. Again, he's very good with the jab. And Johnson trying to get inside with his, but he eats one. And so he tries to reset. Now Johnson trying to hold on, do a little clutch-a-thon on the inside as he tries to make that work for him. So we come to the end of the first round, and a good one for Duncan Dakawari. Johnson missing over the top. And he misses again. Jab and a right hand by Dakawari. So this has been more than a 3-minute round. They're at 3.5 right now. And I think eventually we'll get some time in between. And they are going to wrap up this round.
All I want you to do is find the target with the jab, okay? Just get the just like that, boom. Boom. Just keep boom. Every time they come in, I want you to turn up the shot. Okay? Look at the shot. Okay? First you have to start turning up, okay? That's the key to the jab. Jab, make it simple. Yeah.
trying too hard with
Yeah.
it.
Dakawari set everything up with the jab. And he was able to get underneath with the uppercut. And he fired some good stuff from outside, and then he got out of the way.
Throw the uppercut when after you
There
throw
you
the jab.
go.
And
There
throw it
you
here.
go.
Throw it here.
Let's
Don't
go.
look for his chin. Look it right here.
Good
Throw
work.
it here and it'll pop
Suck it in,
up.
baby. Suck it in.
Okay, you don't have to worry. Don't worry about the big shot. Just fine.
And round 2 scheduled for 8 heavyweights. Duncan Dakawari in the white, pure white trunks, and Carlton Johnson in the white with the black trim. Good hook by Johnson. First round went about 340. Good right hand by Dakawari. This is Dave Bontempo at ringside. We're at the Foxwoods. Johnson trying to do a little bobbing and weaving, get inside that jab. And though that didn't work, he was able to tie up Dakawari. If you're the shorter fighter, they are your 2 options: bob and weave or tie up. So Johnson tries to slow down the pace of the fight so that he can work in close. A hook by Dakawari. Right hand by Dakawari behind his jab. So Dakawari continues to do what's worked for him, but Johnson has made adjustments here in round 2. He is showing that he is willing to pay that price thus far in this round to get inside. And when you get too close and you're not protected, you get nailed, as he does there, as Dakawari opens up with a right hand and then an uppercut. Dakawari going to work with some very good shots here. A right to the body, opens up with a left hand, and Johnson stands with him and decides to mix it up. So at the moment that he had to stand up and not get blown out of this fight, Carlton Johnson did. Good right hand by Johnson, clipping Dakawari. Then he throws in the headlock, which is just for effect, and then he gets a good right hand home. There's a nice right hand to the body by Dakawari. The way these guys set a pretty good pace in this round, you just know that attrition is going to be involved in this one. They both landed some quality shots in this round. Dakawari with a right hand, then he goes low, but the referee was shielded. And Johnson goes low with the referee shielded. So they're even that way, and we come to the end of round 2.
Come on, champ, wake up. Come on, baby.
Come on, baby, do it. Go.
Here, pause, please.
Let me have the water. Hey, Carlton, you're doing beautiful. Lean back. Just relax. Breathe. All right, baby.
Dakawari was coming at Johnson with his right hand. That was a terrific shot in that round. Then the uppercut. And this is where Dakawari had his best moments in the round and a chance to do major damage.
You don't have to do it with one. You don't have to do it one punch. Just go out here. You in shape. You ain't gotta worry about it. Just use your punches. Take your time. Behind a good jab.
You saw what Dakawari did, but Johnson, right at that moment, was able to answer it. That's very important for him. A nice clubbing right hand gets in, then a solid one behind that, and he sent a message that Dakawari is not going to walk through him. So into round 3 we go, scheduled for 8 in the heavyweight division. Duncan Dakawari in the white trunks, and Carlton Johnson in the white with the black trim. And it's been a good seesaw battle. Nice uppercuts here by Dakawari. Dakawari has had the edge on the outside, but Johnson has had some moments on the inside. If he's willing to pay that price to get inside, he can be successful. Referee may get more active as these heavyweights tie up. Especially for Johnson, it's a good tactic. Dakawari throwing his 2 jabs and the right hand over it. But because he was bobbing and weaving and moving the head, Johnson was able to avoid a couple of those right hands over the top. Johnson would like to make himself a smaller target, duck down a little bit, and then crouch and spring into action. That's how he can make the size disadvantage work for him. And we see the tie-up again more and more. A little warning to both fighters about using the head and hitting behind the head. Dakawari with the jab right hand from the outside. Nice combination by Dakawari, hurting Johnson, who then comes back. Dakawari landed a beautiful combination. Johnson took those shots and then came back. Dakawari has 18 knockouts in 22 fights, and Johnson just walked through his best. Good right hand, he won't walk through that one though. Terrific combination by Dakawari. And this